Hi, hello friends. Welcome to T Academy. In this video, we'll discuss the TSPGECET important dates along with the 2020 question paper. So before we discuss the video, remember the important dates about the notification here. So TSPGECET is going to conduct the examination for the entrance exam for the MTech ME. Okay. Now the issue of the notification will be on the 6th March, Wednesday, and date of commencement of online application is already done here, 12th, but they extended the last date for the submission of online application without late fee. So they extended the date here till tomorrow, that is the 5th of June 2021, Saturday. Okay, so tomorrow. So if you are not applied for the notification, you can just apply today and tomorrow also. So this is an important thing you need to remember. And the downloading of the hall tickets from the 10th 6th, that means the next week. Okay, and examination will be from the 19/6/2021 to 22/6/2021. So these are the important dates. So you already prepared for that. I'm just giving the last year paper, that is a 2020 paper. Okay, this 2020 paper will have 120 questions. Among them, 110 questions from the electrical engineering background or core engineering, and 10 questions from the mathematics. Okay, so in this video we'll start the session with the network questions here. Okay, after that I will discuss the remaining 110 questions here. Okay, so depends upon your interest in this video, so I'm going to continue this series or I will stop this series here. Okay, so let's start the question here without wasting your time. Okay, so the questions are from the networks. First of all, in the following circuit, the value of IS you need to calculate. Okay, so the answer will be 3 amperes. How it is I will tell you. Okay, so first thing is current is flowing here. Just assume that current is flowing plus or minus. So you know 2 ampere, 1 ohm resistor, that means it is 2 volts. Why? Because V is equal to I into R. So product multiplication. So same current will flow here. How much voltage will be here? So how much voltage here? It is a 4. Okay, 4 volts. So here if you observe, these two will be in series. What is the voltage here? It is 6 volts. Now what will be the current? 1 ampere. So entire current here it is. Entering current is nothing but IS, so I'll take minus IS, plus here the current is 1 ampere, plus here the current already you know that is 2, is nothing but 0, so IS will be what? 3 amperes. So that will be the answer for this question. So these are basic questions which we are already discussed in our previous videos. Okay, we covered a lot of questions in the basics. Next question, right? This question is asked here. The switch in the figure has been in the position 1 initially for a long time, and finally it is moved to position 2. The switch in the figure has been in a position 1 initially for a long time, and finally it is moved to position 2 at t is equal to 0. Initially, the initial and final values of the current respectively. So in my previous videos of the GATE 2021 paper, electrical circuits paper, which I discussed from the EEE and ECE and instrumentation engineering. So in that video I discussed this type of questions here, transient questions. Okay, just go through the questions. That questions may appear in your examinations, so that may come in the PGCET. Okay, PGCET examination. So just go through this concepts here. If you see that concept, in that concept I discussed the inductor act as a short circuit, capacitor act as a open circuit. Okay, so that initially when the switch is in closed position here like this, closed position, inductor act as a short circuit. So once the inductor act as a short circuit here, okay, at the time there will be only 50 volt source. So I am saying about the closing of the switch at position 1 like this, and there will be a 40 ohm resistor like this. Okay, steady state condition. Current will be what? 50 by 40. How much it is current? It is nothing but 1.25 amperes. So you got the answer as 1.25. And similarly, when the switch is moved to this position, same inductor as a short circuit, at the time current will be 10 by 40, is nothing but 0.25 amps. So answer will be what? It is option A. Next one. Next question here, the question number 3. Okay, using Thevenin's theorem, the current through the R 2 ohm resistor. So then the concept they asked for the use Thevenin's theorem here. or you can use any other theorem, okay, so that you can find the value of this current here. Okay, so how you are going to substitute here? It is just apply open circuit this terminal here. So once you open circuited here, the current will not flow here. Okay, so current will not be flowing here. Okay, as we discussed in the previous videos. So the gate questions also same concept. In my previous video of the GATE 2021 paper, I discussed the same concept of question. Just go through it once and you can solve the answer as a 4 amperes. Okay, I will give the hint here how it is. So first remove this element. Okay, find the voltage across here. Okay, that voltage will be VTH here. Okay, after that VTH, make a short circuit of the voltage source and find the RTH. Okay, so once you are doing so, you will get the value, and from that value just substitute the values and you will get the answer as 4 amperes. Okay, so I discussed the concept here in GATE 2021. So we'll provide the playlist, okay, in the description box, okay, so that you can go through and you can do the practice. Why? Because most of the questions are from the GATE standard questions only, right? So I will discuss this question. Why? Because I didn't discuss the Norton's theorem in that question, but simple thing only. The short circuit current ISC across the terminals A and B will be. So what is the value of ISC here? So simple thing is, voltage source in series to the resistance can be represented as a current source in parallel with the resistance. So I can remodel it as here. See, I want to find a current source here. So current move direction upwards, and resistance of 4 ohm here, and there will be again a current here 3. Okay, and there will be a resistance of how much here? 12 ohms. Now here in these two terminals you are making a short circuit to find the value of, let me think right. So this is what ISC. Now what is the magnitude of current here? So 24 by 4. So 4 1 4 6 amperes of current flowing here. Now in a parallel short circuit means this resistance don't have any value, this resistance don't have any value. So current flowing here, it is how much? 6 amperes. From here it is 3 amperes. Total how much current here come? So 9 plus 6 plus 3 means 9 amperes. So total 6 plus 3 amperes means answer will be 9 here. So simple questions only if you are doing practice, right? And here, right, next one more question here. The value of RL for the maximum power transfer is, okay. So in this concept here, just you need to understand here, okay. So you know that the maximum power transfer theorem states that the load resistance should be equal to source resistance. So RL should be equal to source resistance. That is the concept here. And here we are going to follow source zero technique. Okay. So this is also very important, and I discussed the same concept in our GATE 2021 question paper, right? So just go through it, because all the questions which I am discussing in the PGCET, okay, the same questions and same concepts appear in a 2021 question GATE paper, so that you can expect the same questions here. And source zero technique, what we will do is we will make a voltage source as a short circuit, current source as open circuit here. Okay, so I will write out the circuit here how it is. I will make this one as a short voltage source, short here, and it will be open, and I am going to find the what is the value of RL here. So short circuited here, resistance of 3 ohm, and from here there is a resistance of 2 ohm, again short circuit here, and here from here there is a 5 ohm resistor, and here we have open circuited. Now here I want to find the value of RS. So that is our RL value, right? RS or RL I can say. Arithmetic RL here. Now if you observe here, I will redraw the circuit here. There is a resistance of 2 ohms. Okay, in this is a connection here, that is 3, and which is in series with 5 ohm resistor, like this. Now here we need to find the value of RL. Now simple thing is 3 plus 5 8. So RL will be, so 2 into 8 by 2 plus 8. How much it is? 16 by 10 is about 1.6 ohm resistor. So answer will be 1.6 here. And the next one, in the below figure, the admittance values in the Siemens are YR is equal to 0.5 plus J0, YL is equal to 0 minus J1.5, and YC is equal to 0 plus J0.3 respectively. Observe the notations here, they are important here, okay. So in admittance form, minus sign means inductance, plus sign means capacitance. So important point. If the E voltage across the element is 10 at angle 0 degrees the value of current in current in amperes as a phasor. Okay, so first of all we need to find the value of current here. So I is nothing but parallel circuit means E at an angle YR plus YL plus YC. So E at an angle means 10 at an angle 0, YR means what, 0.5 plus 0 plus 0 minus j 1.5 plus 0 plus j 0.3. okay, so 10 at an angle 0. okay, so 0.5 here is a positive value, 0.5, okay, minus j 1.5 plus j 0.3, so we can write minus j 1.2. so 10 at angle 0 multiply with 10 here, so 5 minus j 12, answer as amps. So answer we can see here, it is 5 minus j 12. okay, right, see here, the Thevenin's equivalent of a circuit operating at omega equal to 5 radians per second has a open circuit voltage at Thevenin's voltage 371 at an angle minus 15.9 degrees V, and the Z naught is equal to 2.38 minus j 0.667 ohms. At this frequency, the minimal realization of the Thevenin's impedance will have. That means you need to just identify what is the element. So what is the load element here? The load element will be here Z0 they given. Z0 is nothing but 2.38 minus j 0.667 okay ohms. So see here, generally will represent the impedance in two forms, okay, inductive resistance plus inductance combination or resistance plus capacitance combination. So Z0 is in the R plus JXL form means it is what? It is impedance of resistor comma inductor. So Z0 is nothing but R minus JXC means it is impedance form of resistance and capacitance. So answer will be resistor and capacitance. Suppose for example he has a positive sign means then you can go for the resistor and inductor. okay, next one, this question here, the voltage applied to a circuit is 100 root 2 into cos 100 pi t volts, and the current the circuit draws a current of 10 into root 2 into sine of 100 t plus pi by 4 amperes. Taking the voltage as a reference phasor, the phasor representation of the current in amperes will be. So first of all what you will take is they asked the question to find the value of phasor how much, okay, the phasor representation of current here. Now reference is what? Voltage. So first to draw the reference here, V. So V is how much? V is nothing but 100 root 2 into cos 100 pi t. okay, so this is volts. And what about the current they given? So current here, observe, reference is cos, so just convert this into cos terms. That means 10 into root 2 I can write as cos of, okay, so 90 plus pi by 4 plus 100 pi t, like that I can write. So why? Because I need to compare these two values. okay, now here how can you write this value? Now if you have taken the here phasor, I will redraw the phasor here like this. I will redraw the phasor here. Now the angle between what here difference is, it is nothing but pi by 2, already it is a pi by 4, sorry, pi by 4 plus it is pi by 2 is the difference here. okay, so that means it resembles what? 3 pi by 4 or minus pi by, so minus pi by 4, sorry, here minus pi by 4 here, 3 pi by 4 or minus pi by 4, both are equal values only, right? Now here difference is, it is minus pi by 4. So current magnitude will be what? 10 here. okay, so magnitude will be phasor representation of the current in the amperes will be 10 at an angle minus pi by 4. Now you may ask questions, sir, why it is 10 root 2 here? So in a phasor representation, VRMS or I can say IRMS, right? Where is here? So IRMS is equal to IM by root 2. So what is the maximum value here? 10 root 2 divided by root 2 is nothing but 10 amperes. So this is the phasor representation RMS value. So this is the IRMS is 10 amperes and angle between them is minus pi by 4 here. So this is the phasor representation. So one more point you can observe here, it is in the phasor representation we will represent the phasors with a RMS value. So this is the key point in this question here. Next question, so standard question here. So this question also I discussed in my previous videos. So this is a GATE 2005 question, electrical engineering question here. Okay, so for the three-phase circuit shown in the figure, the ratio of the currents IR, IY, IB. So they are in the ratio of 1:1 root 3 here. Okay, next we'll move to the next question here, and this question also we discussed in my previous videos. I will just give the formula one value for you. So in the below figure, RA, RB, RC are 20 ohms, 10 ohms and 10 ohms respectively. The resistances R1, R2 and R3 in ohms in the equivalent circuit, star connection circuit respectively. So generally if you have observed these questions here, so these are the standard of AE questions. Okay, AE questions. Some of you are asking for the ASR model paper for TNEB. Okay, so they are asking for TNEB model question papers. These are the model questions only. Okay, these all are the previous GATE questions and they are asked in IES examinations also. So focus on these questions. Okay, there is no separate video for the TNEB paper, or there is no separate video for the AP Genco, AP Transco or some other examinations. So all are common based questions only. So you have to learn the concept, you have to do the practice, that's it. Okay, each and every video I am making in this paper, it is not subjected to any particular exam. So they all are belongs to electrical engineering only, right? So these questions are from the TNEB, and the same question asked in the AP Transco paper also. Okay, so AP Transco paper also they asked the same similar kind of questions. So these questions are very very important for you as your preparation point of view. Okay, there is no separate video for the separate paper. Okay, and this will be useful for the all the competitive exams, right? Now see here, this will be the resistance here. I will redraw it circuit here itself. So here will be R1 and here will be R2 and here will be R3. So how we are going to do this one is, so R1 will be equal to, so RB into RC divided by RA plus RB plus RC. That means the opposite the product of opposite divided by total resistance of the circuit. Now if you see here, what is the RB here? So RB they given what? RB and RC. So RB and RC are 10 into 10. So 10 into 10 divided by total resistance. 20 plus 30, 30 plus 40, so 40. So it is nothing but 100 divided by 40, so 2.5 ohms. So like this you can calculate for all the values of resistances here. Answer will be 2.5, right? Next one, the energy stored in a capacitor over a complete cycle when excited by an AC source is. So we know that the capacitor act as short circuit for AC supply. So when it's a short circuit, whatever the energy stored will be 0. Okay, so the energy stored in a capacitor over a complete cycle when excited by an AC source is 0 only, right? Next one, so next question here, that is a series RLC circuit has the following parameters: R is equal to 10 ohms, L is equal to 0.01 Henry, and C as 100 millifarads, right? Now the quality factor of the circuit at resonance is, okay, we need to find the quality factor. You know the basic formula. So Q is nothing but 1 by R into square root of L by C. Just substitute the value here. Okay, so 1 by R will be at 1 by 10. Square root of L value is 0.01 divided by C value is 100 millifarad. Okay, now substitute these values inside the square root, and you're going to find the answer value as 0.0316, and it is approximately 0.032. So quality factor having no units, remember this point. Okay, so no units. So that's it for this session. If you like this video, please give a like, thumbs up button, and if you are new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. Thank you. Okay, and these are the questions which are asked in the paper in the TSPGECET, and remember the important points here. Okay, so examination will be conducted in the next two weeks, right? So those are prepared for the exam, do practice of these papers, right? The examination will be from the 19/6/2021 to 22/6/2021 until unless there is no delay in the examination. Okay, and the last date for the application is 5/6/2021. Okay, thank you friends, thanks for watching my video, have a nice day.